There's the altar of Apollo Maliatas. There's the statue of Apollo. And the altar. Chrysis will find a lot more than a helpless infant. A warning. Must be getting close.
야,
All you cultists will die here!
에이. 네, 아니, 씨.
Killing seems to run in your bloodline, almighty eagle bearer.
Don't you dare speak of my family, snake!
I still remember the night your mother brought me my child. The sad, pathetic thing, crying in the rain. Had I known then that Mirini had 2 children. But here you are. My family is complete.
You let my mother believe her baby was dead.
But she was. Oh, how your mother wept when that little heart stopped beating. But then I took care of her, placed her on this very altar, screamed for the gods to spare her life, and they listened.
I'll run my spear through your throat for the pain you've caused!
This world is pain! I gave Demos strength to cope! Your mother was a weakling who whined to the gods like a pig on an altar. I am more a mother to her child than she will ever be. I can be a mother to you too, Eagle Bearer.
This goes beyond my family. You and your cult are going to destroy the Greek world. You bring nothing but suffering.
You talk of suffering, And yet you come drenched in blood and threaten my life. You are a killer, just like your sister. Here, let me show you. My child!
This baby is yours?
He was dying. Chrysis had me bring a gift to Ira so that he might be protected.
Chrysis lit the temple on fire, with the boy and me inside.
Chrysis is a servant of Ira. She does what needs to be done.
What needs to be done? She left your baby to burn alive.
And you saved him. God's bless you, Eagle Bearer. Sleep now, sweet child. Mother is here.
I'm not sure saving that baby was the right thing to do. Chrysis' reign of terror must end. If what Chrysis said was true, Mirini believes my sister died long ago. I should have enough information now. I should head back to Athens to see Aspasia. I can't let Chrysis walk free. Kill that Malakas!
مرحبا يا رجال، تنرفز القصة كلها. وش فيك طيب توجع عندي؟ دقيقة يلا حيا. يا رجال الرجال هذا ملعوب عليه على عائلته يا اخي. وانا اوريك عليك. شوف الملعونة هذه وينه ملعونة؟ العن امه قهرتني رجال. وينه هذا؟ ها هلا ذي الملعونة هذه لعبت على ام الرجال اللي لعب فيها انا. وشو اني يوم انا صغير امه جت عند المرأة اللي قلت لك قبل شوي وقالت تعبانة بنتي وقالت انها ماتت. خذتها وودتها بعيد وقالت انها ماتت. وكبرت البنت وقابلت هذا. يا اخي ما ادري كيف اقول لك اياه. اعلمك لا انت بس معي قصة واعلمك وش يصير بعدين. في معقد، في تعقيد، في سالفة امر ان لخبطة وحركات.
Hippocrates, it's good you're here.
Is it? Look around you. Athens is dying.
ما الذي يجري
What do
هنا؟
you think is going on?
I don't know. What I do know is that it kills without discrimination. Rich, poor, philosopher or farmer, and I'm helpless to stop it.
What's happening to the victims?
Leaking, postulant rashes, raging fevers, pallid, sweaty skin. I find many dying in their own excrement.
Is there nothing that can be done?
I try and ease the suffering where I can. The plague is spreading through the victims' excretions. I'm sure of it. The bodies must be burned.
What if you get sick?
It seems I am immune.
Then you can continue to give comfort to those who aren't.
I need help burning the bodies, Alexios. Fanatics are roaming the streets trying to stop me in my work.
What fanatics?
The followers of Ares.
يا رجال ينرفز قسم بالله. في جوائز هذه الجوائز هذول يرفعون ضغط.
Can you believe it?
طلعت هلجدك يا رجال.
These followers of Ares don't worry me.
تهرب منهم.
I'll help burn the bodies.
يا أخي خير. مرمي وين طيب؟
Athens is but a shade of what it was. Another body safe from the fanatics.
يا شيخ انقلع. يا شيخ انقلع. مت يا كلب.
There'll be trouble if I'm spotted here.
ارجع. يا اخي اضغط مربع ذكرت ديزي. وشوف تشقلب.
I hope this is the worst of it.
باقي.
That's all of them.
والله اعطانك سبي واجد. تعطيهم ترقي 23 تدري؟ تو الساعة 23 قبل شوي ارجع. شوف مشتري الحين فيبي.
Alexios, you're back. Gotta run, sorry.
Wait! Where?
I'll be right back. See you at Aspasias.
Sometimes I think you are too much like me.
Friends, I know you're angry, and you have the right to be. Why do they hide in their houses and not quell the chaos that's come to Athens? Understand, Pericles is a sick man. Don't blame him for that. Blame him for bringing this curse that grips our once great city. We are Athenians. We settle our disputes democratically.
لازم.
Words are not enough, and the people must
ما الذي حدث هنا؟
Aspasia.
Oh, Alexios. You've returned to Athens. What's
Well-
left of Athens, the world we've built is crumbling at our feet.
It's as loud as a battlefield out there, and as violent.
They're calling for Pericles' head, as though he should know how to handle this catastrophe. No one is prepared for the end of the world.
I came to talk to you. I found out some things about my mother. Her name, her ship.
Alexios, it's not the time. Pericles is dying. He won't see me. He won't let Hippocrates in his room. He only babbles about going to his precious Parthenon.
Pericles is a strong man. I'm sure he can fight this sickness.
You heard the mob. He can't defend himself. He'll die with no glory.
Athens has known him a lot longer than they've known this plague. He gave them a voice. His accomplishments will speak for him.
Pericles needs treatment, and the gods know he won't let me in. He respects you. Could you go to him?
I could try.
If you do, I will make the time to talk about your mother. For now, he needs your help.
It's worth a shot.
طيب وينه؟ صافي هذا والله.
Aspasia, I lied. I told you.
It's Alexios.
Yes. Come in. It's
Avorja.
embarrassing. Someone so strong seeing me like this.
You look healthy as ever.
Tell Aspasia that. She won't worry so much about me.
I brought your drugs.
Ah, yes. It's
شغال عند
usually
ابوكم
Phoebe
انا
who does
ارجوكم
the
علاجات.
delivering.
والله العظيم وراح ادور
At
امي.
least I'm alive. Though I can't say the same for my
قسم
city.
بالله يا رجال
It's a shadow of what
مصالح
it was.
الدعوة.
Well, it will belong to Cleon now. He will have to lift it out of its sorry state. I wish to see it with my own eyes. Come to the balcony.
على الشرفة إلى الشرفة.
Much has changed. I can't even stand up straight to look death in the eye.
You'll recover sooner if you let Hippocrates see you.
يا رجال جيت عند واحدة أمه
The
تعرف
plague chooses no
وين
favorites.
راحت وأمه وين راحت وكذا قالت عطني
I
15,000.
fear I've failed.
الله يوريك صرت يا رجال مهان صرت عامل جمع فلوس يا جماعة
Aspasia.
أعطيها
No, you haven't.
في قصة يعني
You're kind, but I've lost. Aspasia needs protection, as does Athens. I thought I gave enough to Athena, but it seems it isn't so. I should be out there, on the streets.
You'd be overtaken. There are mobs, and Cleon's doing nothing to calm them.
Thank the gods, Cleon won't see me like this. But that's all I can thank the gods for. They've turned on me.
It's not the gods' fault. It's the world. It's turned upside down.
Athens' fate is decreed. All we can do now is wait.
You should go back inside. You need to rest.
Where I should be is in the Parthenon, my greatest legacy to Athens. We need the gods' blessing. But Aspasia...
Aspasia's right.
She often is. But not about this. Yes. I'll go inside. Thank you, Alexios. Tell my Aspasia I was a good boy. Took the drugs.
I will.
شايب. طيب. الحين نرجع. مرسول الحب بينهم.
Pericles let me in. He took his drugs without complaint.
Thank you.
Something wrong?
I expected Phoebe back by now.
I saw her in the crowds outside. Did you send her somewhere?
I had her go to Anastasios to see about a ferry. As soon as Pericles is strong enough, we're leaving Athens. We have to.
But now she's missing.
I'm sure she's all right.
Aspasia, there's a plague. You've seen the streets. She's just a child.
Give her the credit she deserves. She's more of a fighter than I was at her age.
I told Pericles the cult is in Athens. It's too dangerous.
The cult? I thought it was the sickness talking.
I'm going to look for her. Where is Anastasios' house?
It's across from the Odeon of Pericles.
Here.
أنا الأم ترسينها واحد تطردها. أطيلكم أنا. لاحظت شيء ولا لا؟ ليش نقدم على الجيران؟ ليش ما وين؟
This looks like the place.
وين؟ استغفر الله مو شيء. تدعي شوف الجو كيف قايل. واو.
By the gods. What happened here?
وش ذا؟
I'm glad Phoebe wasn't here. Hopefully she's safe. Demos must be carrying through on her threat.
ديموس اخته ترى.
This
بس
was
انا ملعوب عليهم
savage.
من يومنا الصغيرة.
Done to send a
غسل
message.
مخها عمر اللي هم الطائفة هذولا. فهمت؟ لا تقول أحد بيجي. تكفى. لا لا.
Phoebe.
لا لا.
Hey! Stop!
Don't take another.
Phoebe!
That was a mistake! Shit!
الله. لا. والله يلعن كنتو. ولا علاج. طيب. يلا اهجم اهجم اهجم. العن ابوك. قلع. الذين بغات تبغى تموت. قهرني.
Phoebe!
لا 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 لا.
يلا.
لا تكفى.
Mother of all. I greet you.
يلعنكم يا شيخ. مات.
Alexios!
Are you all right?
I need to speak to Aspasia.
We must find Pericles first. He's missing.
I don't fucking care! Tell me where Aspasia is!
Alexios!
I'm sorry. Phoebe.
Aspasia went to find Pericles at the Parthenon. She should be there.
يا الله كل الدعوة غدرة يعني.
I
agree, my friend. I agree.
You didn't deserve this.
انحرى تكفى.
There you are, Alexios. Quickly, Pericles may be inside. What's gotten into you?
Phoebe is dead. She's dead because you sent her to do your work.
No, it's not true. Phoebe wanted to go. She told me she would be all right.
And you believed the child?
You know Phoebe. She wouldn't have taken no for an answer. It was out of my hands.
Out of your hands? You sent her away! You could have protected her!
What I asked of her was needed to protect Pericles. She lived to help others, Alexios. She lived to help you.
It's a tragedy. She should be here.
Of course she should. But you know the cost of living this life.
I do. But did Phoebe?
Aspasia, you're here.
Any sign of Pericles?
If he's here, he's inside praying. He refused to stay safe in the villa.
Things have gotten even worse in the Agora. It's madness.
Speak later and act now. Pericles?
Go!
I'm going to destroy everything you ever created. Athens is
يا الله.
Pericles!
Stay out of my way.
أنا
All is lost now.
He was a great man. Perhaps greater than we even knew.
We need to get her out of Athens.
We'll take my ship. We have to leave. Don't let him die in vain.
Never. have to move quickly.
Stay close, just in case.
بيصير شيء.
Stop! Cleon has ordered that no one leave Athens. And he wants Aspasia brought to him.
I'm not going.
Leave. Don't let them go. Do it now!
لا لا.
It's all clear now. Let's go.
We're going to stay, Alexios.
What? Why?
My work is here. I can't leave the Athenians in the state they're in.
You don't need us to protect Aspasia. Leave Athens to us.
You saw what happened to Pericles. You want the same to happen to you?
If every dissenting voice disappears, the people won't turn against him. They need me here.
You're sure?
I have lived as an Athenian, and I will die as an Athenian.
Then do something for me. Both of you.
Of course.
Retrieve Phoebe's body. Give her a proper burial.
Everything she deserves, and more.
Thank you.
Time to go, Alexios.
I expect to see you both again. Alive.
The farther we get from Athens, the quieter it grows. As though it's peaceful. But I know better.
I'm sorry, Aspasia. About Pericles and Athens.
You have no need to apologize. For anything.
It feels like I let everyone down. I didn't get to them quick enough. Didn't make the right decisions.
It's not your fault. There's no one to blame but the cult of Cosmos.
About Phoebe.
No, allow me. Phoebe was my responsibility. I should have kept her closer to me. It was a mistake.
No. I wanted to apologize. It wasn't your fault. I'm sorry.
Yet another murder to the cult's credit.
I'll make each of them beg for mercy before I kill them.
That time will come. For now, let us look to the future. Do you have a heading?
I was hoping you would help me with that.
Yes, of course. This woman.
Phoenicas. Her ship was called Siren Song.
Phoenicas. Yes, I know the name. Last anyone heard, her ship was docked on the island of Naxos.
Then we go to Naxos to see Phoenicas.
تسقط الديمقراطية. طيب اسمع تكتب شو اسمه نكسوس. طيب يا أخي لا لا لا
Rowers, go! Report!
وجه لأمه.
I see salvage!
Ready yours!
We'll wait for the commander's return!
There's much to do, and many unknowns.
Commander's left the helm! Every time, Odyssey!
Now, I know the situation doesn't look good. Doesn't look good? We're fucking maroon. By the gods, help me! We will meet again in the underworld. Thank you. Knowingly or not, you've just saved my life. And was it worth saving? Get me back to Chaos, and I'll pay you handsomely. We'd better get you to my ship then.
فضيلك أنا أوصلك. أبوه شيخ يلا يمين. قم 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 قم، ما عندي نوم. قم.
Commander at the helm!
What a relief it will be to go back to Gales. Sure, send them to behind me.
I can't give you that.
Still got so important. What kind of pirate are you? It's nearly as valuable as gold.
We can pull away again after the rowers catch the breaths.
Sails down!
Are you sure this is a good idea, Commander? This is a dangerous area. We should be careful here.
Arm yourself!
We've got company. Heads at once whose
I should never have gone back out to sea. To speed!
It's speeding up for a hit, Commander!
Full power! Let's go!
Yes!
Ready arrows!
It's not safe here, Commander.
Faster!
وش قاله؟
Slower now! More speed!
Your heartbeat is as loud as the sea itself.
We're approaching Naxos.
Are you excited?
Nervous.
New rations should be coming soon. Heard there's a surprise. Should keep our eyes open for ourselves.
You're such a liar.
If anyone deserves it, we wouldn't hurt to keep our spirits up. I won't be in
intimidated. Stock the barracks and double the patrols. If Paros is sending them, I want to know the moment they make landfall.
Yes, Archon.
But Archon, please, the merchants have...
I understand your concerns. But protecting the town and the quarries is what's most important. You may all go. The meeting is over. Alexios. How? When I closed my eyes, I could still see you fall. I thought I had lost you.
Cassandra is still alive.
I have her, don't they? I rebuilt my life from ashes. Do you understand? Now you tell me you're alive. You're both alive. It's really you. It's not some trick of the gods.
I found you.
Your sister. We have to get her back.
She's too far gone.
I gave up on you both once. Never again.
What have you...
How did you...
I have a lot of questions.
I think we both do. But ask. I'll answer what I can.
What happened to you in Argolis after that night?
I found your sister and rushed to a young doctor's apprentice, Hippocrates. I thought I'd lost you. I wasn't ready to lose you both.
I spoke with him recently. That night still haunts him.
I was heartbroken when the healers in Asclepios told me Cassandra was dead. The two of you were my whole world.
But she did live. They lied to you.
They must have realized she was special and handed her over to the cult.
What do you mean? She was special.
What's wrong?
Soldiers from Paros just made landfall in the cove. A small force, maybe a dozen.
Malaka. Timo, gather the troops. Questions will have to wait, Lamb.
I want to help.
I assume you can use those weapons?
Better than when you last saw me.
Good. Come.
Who is attacking?
Paros, across the bay. It seems Silanos has finally grown tired of sharing the marble trade.
Why now?
We've always had problems with Paros. I expected an attack, just not so soon.
I guess the time for talking is over.
Allies often forget their allegiances when opportunity beckons.
Why are you working with Sparta, given all that's happened?
Paros made an alliance with the Athenians, so they left me little choice.
You needed support.
A rivalry with Paros is one thing, but they turned it into a war. Their partnership with Athens was too much to weather for Naxos alone.
Come on.
Kill someone!
You! Stop! You
Take them down!
يبيلها.
There's always been a rivalry between the islands. After all, Naxos used to control Paros and Andros. They're envious of our craftsmen, too.
And now?
They think they deserve expansion. Their oligarch demands their wings spread wide. But we'll clip their wings before that happens.
They don't know who they're up against.
You remind me of Nikolaos. You fight just like him. Ruthless and cunning. He would be proud.
Nikolaos might have played the part of my father, but he wasn't. He tried to kill me.
What he did was wrong, Alexios. I hated him for it. But he did love you in his own way. I can assure you of that.
I want to know about my real father.
How did you know?
I was told.
Nikolaos. You saw him?
In Megaris, yes.
Nikolaos was your father. He was the man who raised you. Until he took his Spartan duty too far.
He mentioned another. What can you tell me about him?
I always hoped you would never need to discover the truth. But there are things you need to know if we are to stop the cult.
What do you mean?
He sought me out before I knew your Nikolaos. I've not heard from him in a long time.
Why didn't you tell me the truth about Nikolaos?
You were just a child. You looked up to him. I couldn't bring myself to take that from you then, and I'm sorry you know now.
I've been sheltered from the truth long enough. I don't understand why the cult targeted our family.
There are many reasons, Lam.
What did we ever do to them?
Now that we're reunited, it's more a question of what we could do to them.
They fear us.
Your ancestors have been a thorn in their side for generations. They've decided we need to be eliminated to ensure their plans come to fruition.
The cult will pay for all they've done to our family end the Greek world.
You are mighty, Lamb, but you cannot defeat that beast with sword and spear alone.
I'll use any weapon I can to make them suffer as we have. I know you left Sparta, but how did you end up on this island?
I couldn't stand by Nikolaos after what he did. I had to get out of Sparta.
So why here?
I saw an opportunity to help people, to grow something. I was elected to rule and protect this island from those who would ruin what we've built.
You've done some incredible things. Naxos is lucky to have you as its leader.
It's not been without its difficulties, but I'm proud of what we've achieved.
It's a pity there aren't more leaders like you. Let's continue this discussion somewhere the smell of death doesn't linger.
Ride with me.
Come on! The island is beautiful.
Sparta has nothing on Axion.
Come on! Sparta. All I remember is the bottom of Mount Taygetus.
When I brought you to the Pythia as a baby, she never said we would live a nightmare. She said you had such promise.
The Pythia can't predict everything. Your general acted quickly, ringing the alarm.
Timo knows Paris is a threat. They make their business clear.
They can't be more clear than sending soldiers. There's no treaty?
Maybe there was, but it's long over. Now there's no mistaking them for anything but the enemy.
An enemy I could help you defeat.
We'll discuss that later. But I think you're right.
Off we go now.
Paros must be stopped. Paros must be stopped.